but we're here to have fun. A celebration on the final day and a final try for these two teams.
Slow start, huh? Slow start. Nerves settling in. Players settling in. We have a spectacle in front of us this evening. Nothing. Quiet. Silence until Magisk sends one round down monster. Kiosk hits the dirt. And that shiver goes down the spine of Gamer Legion. They're going to try to press it in, and they do return. They've got ZywOo in front of them. Wolverette is towards the...
They'll push out in the usual spots. Gamer Legion, usually flawless on these anti-ecos. Let's see if today is any different.
Posting that scout up, letting it sit, letting everything just ruminate a little. Of course, Gamer Legion, comfortable amount of util, definitely could go for that layered approach to the A site. Very curious to see, because Shuhei on the T side of Overpass loves to every once in a while just throw at you one of those much faster than you may expect sort of rounds. And making those calls on this stage with this much pressure, that is going to be truly the test of the leader of the Legion. ZywOo's drawn back. He saw nothing towards long, so he wants a little bit of bloodshed within the bathrooms, but Gamer Legion do a great job of just showing face and then taking little risk. Spinx opts to throw himself back in. Magisk has now come and join us. Those B players thinking, what is going on, and are we even needed on this side of the map? 45 seconds. That volley of utility comes over the top, and ZywOo hits his first target, but Spinx has been sat in this pocket, and we've got Magisk already taking one down. There's the second. ZywOo catches one, then the flank. Spinx picks up that Galil, the Deagle point blank, and it all comes up Vitality. You coming in with the buy, of course. They've got a little scramble back towards the CT spawn. Shuhei amongst the pack. Deep util over top, making use. That high skybox falls outside of the A site. We'll see what that draws forward, because right now it's just Spinx up there, but not close enough to see that there is truly nothing behind that util.
They do have Vitality curious.
Yeah, Vitality, as opposed to moving upwards, just decide to push outwards. Feel up a little short control, see a couple bodies, everybody on high alert. And Magisk looking for the first fight. Guns down two like it's nothing. Third one falls just as easy. Those pistols, no chance versus the AK of Magisk.
We saw great flashes on Overpass out of Gamer Legion. We talked about them scaling for their A attacks. They put it on display. They were perfect about their dry runs, their spacing. Here, two flashes don't work out well. Magisk still at his advantage. 3 frags in the denial. That was 5 alive last round. It could be 5 alive again. And even if Gamer Legion can't win this round, it is in their best interest to try hard to at least knock down a target or two if possible.
Very curious to see how much skin Vitality show throughout these rounds. Apex going to collect another one down towards Monster. No matter how much time you take here, Gamer Legion, you will have the success.
Come into this with absolutely nothing. Last round, we had a 2A smoke fake exact towards the B site, but the search from Dupree was safe. And when he got out, he had too much information. Gamer Legion had no more utility to sell him any bill of goods. And the round fell flat.
I want to bring back up that point I did before our extended pause, just talking about Shuhei as what is now the best in-game leader in Tier 2, trying to push himself further and beyond. Look for the tempo changes throughout this half. When all of a sudden Gamer Legion comes flying up through bathrooms, we've already seen some trickery in that last round with the forward bathroom smokes into a close approach to B. Shuhei has tricks up his sleeves, and he will showcase that tonight. If he doesn't, if the in-game leadership of Gamer Legion crumbles under the pressure of the biggest game of their lives, then dare I say it, they stand no chance. ZywOo.
None of Gamer Legion have been near a top 20 list in their playing careers just yet.
Yeah, that French-Danish fusion cuisine that nobody saw coming. I remember hearing rumors of these teams coming together, the mix, and I scoffed.
I wiped the crust out of my eyes and woke up.
Huh? But here we are. Or more so, huh? Here we are. ZywOo scours the battlefield, nothing being shown. Don't expect him to be scared throughout this series. I remember during some of the shortcomings of Vitality, Apex saying that he wishes ZywOo sometimes would kind of put that foot forward, would take control of the situation, tell Apex what he wants and what he needs and when he wants to do it. The thought of cute ZywOo shedding those politeness.
Oh man, this is a really tough round now for Gamer Legion. We see the information that's come in from the CT side. They're trying to sell him on something.
Yeah, this flash could be massive. They're starting to press in, timing looking like it is perfection. Double spray down from Dupree. Every time Gamer Legion step on the monster pedal, they fall. Spinks sits behind pillar, re-peaks with Apex alongside him. Can Vitality? Jumping back in with yet another half buy. Gamer Legion still yet to get their feet beneath them. Incendiary burns out and the CTs can be comfortable in knowing that this is a delayed approach out of Gamer Legion, but sure enough, they're back there. I think it's safe to say that Stiko has had the best Desert Eagle in Paris. Wonder who takes up the mantle here in tonight's grand finals.
They'll get the last word. We'll see if there's any new challengers. Pressing for Shuhei to come up with this many ecos this early into a match, but it's part of the job. IGLs almost never get the credit they deserve. That is, unless they win. I said on that here in round 6.
Definitely an angle that could catch Gamer Legion off guard. Certainly with support nearby as well. Dupree dives down, Maj is catching one. And every time they try to get into these bomb sites, it's essentially just Gamer Legion that fall, ever since that force buy in round 2. My God, we've only seen 2 deaths since then, 3 including Apex here and now, and Spinks is going to play with his food. He will crush the 2 that sit outside of Monster. He will hunt down...
Bulls are doing a great job of taking the space that's not being taken from Gamer Legion. That speaks to their game plan. One thing that Gamer Legion did so well yesterday versus Heroic was the exact same thing. This is what world-class preparation looks like.
ZywOo expecting... no way. I mean, the bodies are back there, but they're not going for exactly what he's waiting for. He will still strip Shuhei off the round. Simultaneous kill coming out of Spinks. And Gamer Legion find a thread to pull on over towards long. 8-core posts, which means there's a second one to be had, but ZywOo, with the supportive flashback, has now indicated to A-core that he's coming up. But A-core expecting that bathroom's peak, unprepared for ZywOo to extend, and even within this 4 versus 2, we get the comfort of Vitality showing through. They will walk out through Monster. They'll parade across this map as if they own it. And Isaac, cowering back in spawn, will be heard as he attempts to run away. Yeah, the only opening here is Ima up on A.
Yeah, but it's a checkmate maneuver, isn't it? It's Dupree who has all the audibles and took all the space back. Gamer Legion looking for basically a safe place to save. As things start to take place, and Ima, very famous Opera Rifler combos taking over on the A side of Overpass.
And it feels to me like Gamer Legion feeling that domination at the moment. Yet again, back in with bare bones. Although they've got that op. Apex spots bodies in short, and that's going to be Kiosk, right? We're talking about Kiosk as kind of the star of Gamer Legion here on this stage in Paris. And within the system of Gamer Legion on the T side of Overpass, Kiosk is going to be playing these very critical roles outside of Monster, within the short pipes, and he usually does all of that on his own. Him surviving, gathering info, leaving the option to rotate back to B, critical. He's 0-7. ZywOo extends forward, slaps down A-core. That's the op exchanging hands.
Let's see. Vitality could afford to lose, of course. The fact that they won so cleanly in those previous rounds comes into factor now. Gamer Legion know they're rich.
To press out. Apex goes up. Ooh, sound.
Now
I wanted to highlight Kiosk for moments exactly like this, but if I can see it, so can Apex. So he drops the nade on Kiosk, who had just moved out, and his spray not good enough for the second. But still, dropping Dupree, something to work with. Wallbang damage going back and forth, and Isaac shuts the door to go and join his teammates up on A. We've got ZywOo stuck in. Excuse me, Spinks stuck. Molly on his feet, flash comes out, perfectly timed. It's a bit delayed, but ZywOo is there to save him.
Oh, and he has a escape shoot here as he goes out towards long. Oh, okay. With one bullet, it's not to the head, but it's a low HP player worked on earlier by Kiosk.
Tough fight. Gamer Legion, tough spot. Luckily for them, they won that round with just the Tech 9s. It's the only reason they afford such a healthy buy-up here and now.
Yeah, good point.
If not, full hard reset. We're talking 10-2. Vitality don't even look in the rearview mirror. They run away with this. Gamer Legion, you've got to do it again. But yet to prove that they can even do this with rifles. If it's not Isaac holding W and tapping left click as he flies through that defense on A, then what do you have? Every time they've hit this bomb site, they've been met by multi-kills in abundance. Now Magis gives up his original angle. Dupree's gonna hold on to this pillar, and he feels comfortable for a second. So much so that he goes in and drops Shuhei. 3 before that gun goes dry. Isaac.
Yeah, back to Tech 9s here for Gamer Legion. Picture clear as day to Vitality at this point. And another flash assist in the kill feed.
Yeah, Spinks not gonna. What? Ooh, okay. Yila. Feeling the wrath with a quick flick, just getting him warmed up too. Plenty of rounds left for ZywOo to shine. But that one was his 11th. Flashiest one yet.
That was the surgery we paid to see. What an incision out of ZywOo. One. They had a gap on long, he exposed it. And sends a lifeline here to Gamer Legion as they pick up their third and finally get through the majority of income that Vitality have built up on the flawless anti-ecos.
But Spinks has been so good for multi-kills. Just not possible with the lesser weaponry.
Yeah. Now we do have better guns here from Gamer Legion, but there are still pretty solid weapons on 3 out of 5 players for Vitality. Kia's in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, and always on his own. Acor's about to join him, but still so many paces back that this pistol could get away with a headshot. It'll boil down to timing. As the utility burns the front bathrooms, there's again no movement behind this.
Yeah, this is a lock-off. A real test of patience here. The attack will finally give up.
Dupree just waiting point blank. We've got Apex Tuck to help either end, and Magis hears the rumblings of the commitment, but back's turned, gives Apex the immediate trade. Now the bomb site still belongs to Apex's angles, and ZywOo has managed to rotate before, the smoke goes up, but they cross at that perfect moment. Another gimmick, another chance, but it's a little bit delayed. They've got to catch them. He's right there, spotted and dealt with. Apex puts up the boost in the perfect moment. They still don't know where ZywOo's at, and Kios has got away into the crypts by this B-site. ZywOo finds him. Shuhei, not this time. If it's not pistols, then it's not Gamer Legion.
And that's where ZywOo shows you it's the great awareness on top of the fantastic reflexes and clutch plays that brings him kills. That brings him to the top of score. And between the two pairs right now of Apex and Magisk, Spinks and ZywOo, unreal performances overall. That's both sides of the map locked down.
Emo wants an entry. We have not had to talk about him so far on this map. Ooh, there it is. Speak of the devil. He spins up a little dust outside the B site.
Oh, man.
Gets the CT scrambling. Spinks. He's going to drop Shuhei. Second is his. So consistently in those multi-kills that Gamer Legion constantly reel back from him. ZywOo's right-hand man surpasses him in this moment. 16 kills to Spinks' name. And more to be had. Yet again with the headshot, Ema peeks next, finally puts him down. The only person so far for the Gamer Legion that's brought back anything in this one. But we've left ZywOo off on his own accord. A man who feels like so much more than one. Of course, this just allows Vitality to leave both bomb sites anchored. They're just using the ZywOo as that middle point. Put forth your best champion, says Vitality. They've done that.
No, he had one locked in. They didn't have time to split long on him. Fantastic move from the captain. ZywOo goes in for another opener. Blind and flashback, another Tech 9 round here out of Gamer Legion. Round 14.
Ooh, thick nade. Ooh. More pressure.
Oh, they were doing such a good job of finding out when.
It's almost like when we saw Kioz tucked in that corner and Apex's grenade almost falls on him. You know, we can tout Shuhei as being a great in-game leader, but Apex has the support of Zonic behind him. And figuring out these trends and consistencies out of Gamer Legion, I think, has been apparent outside of that B site.
I respect this call because sometimes you can wait patiently, try to go again. But if you know you've been found out, willing to go through the hard work of working on map control again is admirable. Might not be any either on this side of the site, but we'll see what takes place.
This is one of those moments where ZywOo could go so far above and beyond, but he plays it humbly. Picks off one, falls back, and gives a little space for his teammates to flex those AKs. But he's also not going to give you too much space. Apex is low. We've got multiple bodies back in these bank positions, and yet still the retake continues smoothly enough.
Vitality know they want this 12. They'll be every bit as nervous now as they were in round 14.
Ooh, quick dink. Not a problem for Spinks. 18 kills in this first half already.
They're so good at hunting down this opening duel that lets you know what the idea was. He was trying to cheat a timing there inside of the staircase, looking to get up top. Even fortification here from Vitality.
Oh, this could be his. Finally a moment. Finally a chance. Kioz double. We've seen Vitality get away with so many of these mid-round moments. The Kioz gets his chance to shine. He has 3 kills this half, and you just saw 2 on the press out through Monster, but it is better late than never. And he could go one step further here now versus Apex. Soon that smoke will fade, and he falls yet within it. But that's fine, because Shuhei will try this again. The same spot that nailed that double deagle, the same opening that put Gamer Legion on the board will be attempted yet once more in the dying moments of this T side. Shuhei has found the opening. We're equal. Bomb has to cross, and he's lost his support in the meantime. But now he comes back up with his hands on the AK and a chance to fade back as op shots wail through those boxes. Shuhei slips away. The leader of the Legion versus Apex and the ZywOo. And there's a bit of space offered up from both sides, but now time decides. We're beyond that halfway point. Smoke goes, tap on bomb. Shuhei nails the first kill. Server today with everybody here cheering for them. Gamer Legion, this will be a tale of an upset, the biggest upset in CSGO history at a major.
The magic of Gamer Legion is getting 55% T sides. No one can do that. They do better even on CT side, but they failed their T side. Their pistol rounds 40% of the time. They win those and still manage to win these maps. That's how good they are at Overpass, but it's been an abysmal start compared to some of their other games. They put away 8 teams in a row, Ents being one of them. And now 4v5 down in a pistol to bring 12. Zonic hates this scoreline. ZywOo says, I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah, how about a quick little entry and a great chance at a second, but he bails back. Apex tries his best Shuhei impression, can't slide out long, but it's not over towards this A site where ZywOo and Apex have been seen that things are truly unfolding. Acor will attempt to press up, wary of his flank because ZywOo has already shown face. And speaking of it, two get torn right off. Now this is no longer the stick. Shuhei comes off of that defuse. ZywOo has a hell of a chance here. And all the CTs turning toward... You only lose when you give up. And that's what Gamer Legion need to realize too. Do not give up. And fight for this. Shuhei. He'll drop Dupree.
Can we take a pause for a second? What just happened? The odds of that going down. Oh my God. But the players in the server have no idea what has just taken place.
Apex just assumes that was for him.
Yeah, and right now, this could be his round. Yeah, that's, oh, Isaac swings out.
Ima's coming though.
And we've got Ima, you know, who we haven't seen much from just yet. Have an opportunity to frag, but the shot goes back.
Two back in for Vitality. Kios just can't finish it.
Ooh. What a shot by Apex though, he's got that dog in him.
To believe Gamer Legion could do this to begin with was always going to take something a little special. Ooh. Oh man, and Spinks is not slowing down. His 20th thus far. And plenty more where that one came from. Quick peek off of water. Pistols definitely within that range of lethality. They scoff at your pistol round wins. Ooh, quick chase out of Spinks, but love that. Re-aggression comes in. Kios, you want to fight?
Oh,
he'll give you one.
A perfect disengage, yeah. Eats the flash, but gets away. I am. They know he plays that. He needs to be a star today. He needs to.
Oh,
but he can't get this one.
Shoulder gets spotted. ZywOo takes the head off.
This star's too bright.
And look how quick that forward pack of players starts rolling outwards. Although it does create this awkward timing here for Acor. And little does he realize, time limited. But he keeps his head on a swivel, and that could be the end of him. Apex lines it up, takes his extra second. Not wanting to drop the chance at unraveling that long hold. Gamer Legion with the force by victory. But can they hang on? Already down by 2, already with Vitality knocking on the...
To go for a gamble stack, a re-aggression, map control. Gamer Legion were on their toes. So you better believe they're willing to do the same thing to Vitality, who can sometimes suffer from too many optimizations.
Oh, Ima, great chance. Instant deletion of Dupree. Magisk up next, able to recover. Vengeance for his Danish brother, Spinks, posted. Awaits Kios, who has been friendly with these peeks into short, who is trying to replicate that aggression on the defense. Gamer Legion, they need their heroes. As Acor gets his off the top of that connector, it's pressed down now, falls into the hands of Shuhei, who we have seen in some of the most magical moments of Gamer Legion's first map so far.
Yeah. Multiple round wins to his name.
Waiting for yet another chance to shine, to take it away from Vitality, who sits inside of the site and gives him just the barrel, the smallest signal, the tiniest thread to pull on. Shuhei slides, Apex drops him, and with this, it seems as though Vitality, sure enough, have locked in 14.
You can only strike gold so often. And these pistoling rounds, like you talk about, not sustainable. It's a sign of nervousness to be able to hit your shots there, but not with the better guns. And right now, that is what they've got. 2 pistols, multiple eco. Right now, he would have noticed if his hair was on fire. He has been sharp, covering every angle, and credit to Apex. So many keys plays in these last 21. But idea is still here for the Legion.
I like this off angle. Shuhei over towards the short end with just the smaller pistols. It's such a tough spot for the other players, but if there's anybody, it needs to be Acor. The singular landmine in the back line of Gamer Legion's B-bomb site. They sit and wait.
ZywOo's been a surgeon, but so has he. But still, really waiting for that moment.
Peek, and nothing. Ima on the retreat, fades back into bank. A shadow of himself in terms of the performances that we've gotten thus far throughout the major. Easy bomb plant for Vitality. No challenge, no contest, no kills for the CTs. Nor the Ts. Acor can leave if he so chooses to. But of course, that would give so many rounds for Vitality to close it with. Why not throw the Hail Mary? Do not play to simply get to the next one. Play to win. And so they'll start to feed these pistols out. There's the singular trade, the only one the Gamer Legion will.
The final.
And that bad omen of winning the last event before the major just to lose the major seems to be lifted. Magisk as rapid as possible. 16-6. The pressure is off.